Hello, everybody. Welcome to my chair yoga class. My name's Irene. What I'm planning to do is just bring the classes that I do during this week out in the public and then just record them on a Friday. And then anyone in my classes can then redo the class, or anyone else interested on YouTube can also do the class. So welcome. Um, It's very hot where I am today in the Northern Rivers of New South Wales. Very humid, so I'm going to look a little bit wet. And I've got the fan on and the aircon on in the other room, which may come in, but at the moment it's very, very hot. So I hope you're comfortable wherever you are. It's probably a good idea to have some water nearby. And also what I've got, which you don't have to have, is a block. Um, People who are of shorter stature like to have a block to put their feet on like that, or they can have two blocks just to lift, give them a better posture. And we will just do a little bit today with the band. If you haven't got a band, that's okay. We're only going to do a short little sequence with the band, but if you'd like to get yourself a band, they're available at Kmart or any of those stores. They're very good for doing stretches with the legs, strengthening the thighs, which we really aim to do in this class, because my classes are basically for seniors, and I'm a senior myself, very senior in fact. And yeah, we want to strengthen our thighs. We want to give ourselves that stability, and so we can do things like stand up from chairs and without having to have aids to help us. Okay, so just first of all, we'll talk about posture. Very important thing, always important. I should have listened to my mother when I was doing physio, you know, 70 years ago or something or more. And she was always doing this to me. And I think the more she did that, the more I did that. But if you just check, posture is so important because we want all our joints in alignment. So if you look down and have your feet as parallel as possible for you, in alignment with the knees, and then a nice right ankle with your hips, reaching up. We want the head over the shoulders. We don't want to be forward like that or back like that. And a really good way to find your posture, instead of doing this and straightening the shoulders, if you lean forward and just bend over, bend the spine, and then vertebrae by vertebrae, just coming up gently, lifting up, and then find that nice, comfortable place. You need to be comfortable. Let's roll the shoulders a couple of times. We go one way, we go the other way. Beautiful. Let's lift them up towards our ears. Hold that little squeeze, and then just let go. Lifting up towards the ears, holding and letting go. One more, lifting up and letting go. So what we'll do, we'll start with just a little short meditation, relaxation. We'll go into postures, moving the body, going into poses, and then we'll have a little meditation at the end. So first we just might stretch, bringing our hands out to the sides, palms up, and stretch up. Just giving the body, the torso, especially a nice stretch. Bring your hands back down. This is called the prayer posture. Lifting up, breathing in deeply, palms out, bring them down to the side as you breathe out. Breathing in, palms up, stretch up, down into prayer posture. Once more, stretching up, arms out, down, and we'll just go up one more. Hands together, Bring them down into prayer posture, and then gently just place them on your thighs. You can bring your hands facing up, which is very comfortable, but if it's not comfortable for you, bring them down. And we're just going to gently close our eyes or look down towards the floor, just while we take a couple of minutes to tune in to how we're feeling. It's a nice little practice to just do a little scan of your body, checking into any places in your body that you're aware of, you're holding on to tension, any discomfort in your body, and you may even have pain in your body in certain places. So again, just checking in, just acknowledging how that feels for you. We're going to do some deep breathing, and you might like to focus on those parts of the body that you're aware of holding tension or pain. And as you take a nice deep breath, focus on that part of the body. So filling the lungs, expanding the chest, breathe in as deeply as you can, as you're capable of. Hold it for a second and then gently let go. And as you let go of the breath, feel the tension leaving the body. So again, filling the lungs. If you can, press down on the belly and the belly expands. So the ribs press down on the belly, it expands, you hold, you let go of the belly, then the diaphragm, and then breathe out. So we'll do a couple more of those deep breaths, filling the lungs, expanding the belly, hold, and letting go. Maybe one more. And letting go of the deep breathing. And now we'll just focus on our regular breath. Ideally, you can breathe through the nostrils. So just bring your awareness to that, gently breathing in and gently breathing out. Feel the air as it comes in through the nostrils. And feel the air as you breathe out through the nostrils. You'll notice when you breathe in, the air's quite cool. And as you breathe out, the air's slightly warmer. Make sure you relax the muscles of the face. Just stay with that gentle in-breath and gentle out-breath. Letting go, relaxing, especially on the out-breath. You'll find your mind will want to wander or want to think about all sorts of plans and worries, and that will happen, but when that happens, just allow the thoughts to drift by, bring your focus back to the breath. And that's how we give the body a chance to relax. Because when we think those busy thoughts, our body responds as if something's really happening in the moment. If we worry about something that might happen, our body goes into tension because it doesn't know the difference of what's really happening and what you're worrying about happening. Just try that for a few more breaths, bringing yourself into a nice feeling of stillness, being very present with the body and with the mind. And just know you're going to spend this next half an hour or so just having some time for you, doing something beneficial for you, relaxing your body and calming the mind. So we'll just do one more deep breath, filling the lungs, expanding the belly. Hold for a second and then breathing out through the mouth, letting it all drift away. And then gently opening the eyes. And smiling if you feel like smiling. Always a positive thing to do. Okay. Well, I'm calling today back to basics. So it's the beginning of the year. It's just near the end of January. I've just gone back to my classes yesterday, and so I'm calling this class Back to Basics. We're going to just work on the joints, gently stretch the muscles, and we'll do more advanced things as the weeks go by. So we're starting with the neck. So it's checking your posture again, feeling nice and comfortable, making sure your back is supported either by your core muscles, or if you need something behind your back, always something like a block can help. You can just pop that behind, working out what's best for you. So sitting in our nice, this is called the tall mountain pose. We're going to look up at the ceiling just as far as you feel comfortable, moving the neck that far, breathing in, and as you breathe out, bring the chin down towards the chest. And then again, gently facing up to the ceiling, in breath, and on the out breath, again, bringing the chin towards the chest. I'm going to just hold it down there this time and just focus on those muscles that you can feel stretching in the shoulders. Feel those vertebrae opening up in the neck. You might like to do a couple of little nods up and down, just allowing those muscles to engage and relax. And then we'll come back again to the center. Next, we're going to breathe in, and on the out breath, just gently turn around to the right, just as far as you can feel comfortable. If you can hold it there and feel the stretch. And then if you can also bring your chin down towards your shoulder, you'll feel a much deeper stretch in this left side of the neck. You can even do a couple of little nods. And then we'll come back to center, breathing in, again over to the left, hold, and a couple of little nods. And then gently back again to center. Beautiful. This time we're going to bring the right ear to the right shoulder and bring that left arm facing down towards the floor. Feeling that nice stretch down the side of the neck, down the upper whole of the arm. We can make some fists. Very good practice making fists, gets the circulation going. Very good for the joints in the hand and the fingers. And then we can make some nice little circles with our wrists, opening up those joints, letting go of any tension. One way, we'll go the other way. Beautiful. We can bring the palm facing up and lift the arm up, and then we're going to stretch over to the right and hold that lovely side stretch. Feeling that beautiful stretch down the side of the body. We're opening up all those muscles between the ribs. And then bring the palm facing up and gently come back to center. Just shake that hand out a little bit and back to your thigh. Other side, bringing the left ear towards the left shoulder, right arm facing out this time. Feeling the lovely stretch, letting the arm just sink downwards. We'll make some fists. Remember to just stay with a nice gentle in-breath and out-breath. And some twists with the wrists. Just forward. And then going backwards. Feeling any stiffness in the wrist joint. bringing the palm facing up, bring it up to stretch the whole side of the body, and then gently lean over to the left. Palm facing up, and we'll come back again. Shake the hand, both the hands out. Let's just drop both the arms. We'll just give them a little swing on the side of the body. Feel that energy in the hands, that energy pulsing into the hands. And just hold them there gently, and we'll make some fists and stretch the shoulders up towards the ears. Hold, 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 and let go. And hold, 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 and let go. We'll do one more. Hold, 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 and let go. Lovely. Now we're going to sit halfway on the chair. Leave a little space behind. Just check our posture again. Make sure you've got a nice straight spine. The feet are parallel, knees above. We're going to do what's called cat and cow. Very common posture in yoga, usually done on floor yoga, with floor yoga on all fours and stretching like a cat. But because we're staying in our chair today, we're going to stretch back, curving the spine. You look up slightly, breathing in, and then bring the body forward, stretching the spine, just stretching like a cat, curving the spine. If you pull the belly button towards the spine, you'll feel that you get a deeper stretch. Beautiful. And then we go back into what's called the cow posture, looking up, stretching the spine the other way, breathing in and breathing out gently into the cat posture. Okay, let's keep going with that cat and cow posture. Really good practice to do every day if you're just sitting around and you just need to stretch the spine, brings that flexibility into the spine, stretches all those vertebrae. And you'll find the more you do it, the easier it will become, and your back will thank you. Let's do one more. And then we'll just come back to center. Beautiful. We're going to go forward a little bit more and go into the goddess posture, which is opening the legs. Make sure you're nice and steady on the chair. It's good to have the knees above the feet. So we don't want to be like that. So just make sure you can try, because it's very easy after a little while to start, bringing the legs in. So just check there to the best of your ability, of course. Okay. And we're going to do some more cat and cow. We're in a different position now. We're opening the pelvis. We've got our sitting bones sitting like that. And this time's a great opportunity to engage the pelvic floor. So again, we're going to go into the cow posture, stretching up, looking up, breathing in, and then slowly you can slide your hands down if you like, if that works for you. Stretch like a cat, and at the same time, engage the pelvic floor muscles. Beautiful. And then back again, nice and gently. And nice stretch again. Don't forget those pelvic floor muscles when we do the cat stretch. We'll do one more. Breathing out Gauging that pelvic floor. Beautiful. And then gently back. While we're still in the goddess posture, we're going to do some just nice, gentle little circles with the hips. Feeling that in your lower back, in the hips. Gently freeing any tension in that part of the body. We could go the other way. Go around one more. Come back. Well, good, let's roll the shoulders. Okay, now we're going to just lean down onto our right hand with a palm up. Just get that feeling, feel that little stretch in the lower back around near the hip. Once you get comfortable in that posture, we're going to bring the left arm out, the hand to the shoulder, and then gently lift the elbow up and down towards the waist. Lift it up, feel that beautiful stretch in the side of the body. Breathing in deeply as we stretch up, down. Then if you can bring the arm out, you're going to bring the whole arm over and hold that stretch if you can, relaxing the muscles, feel the tension letting go, allowing the muscles to just relax. You can look down at the floor. That feels more comfortable for you. Beautiful. And then bring the palm facing the ceiling. Push on your right hand to come back and back to center. We're going to do the same on the other side. Just leaning on our knee with our left arm. Bringing the right arm out and hand to the shoulder. And to lift up and down. Again, bringing your awareness to that lower part of the torso. Feeling the muscles that may have been asleep for a while. We're waking them up. Bring the arm out to the side and across and hold that lovely posture. Beautiful. And pushing on the left elbow to bring us back again. And more shoulder rolls. They're always good shoulder rolls. And this time we're going to lean forward and bring both our elbows onto our thighs and just have a little rest. A couple of deep breaths. You can stay there, or if you choose to, you can bring your hands down the legs just as far as you can. You may be able to get to the feet. You may be able to reach the floor because we're going to stretch right out. You can drop the head, providing you haven't got glaucoma. It's not recommended to have your head upside down. And just stay there if you can for a couple of deep breaths and feel that lovely stretch in the upper back and in the hip. I like to cross my arms and have them like a pendulum, just swing them a little bit. A nice relaxing posture. Beautiful. When you feel ready to come up, bring your hands to your ankles and climb up. Just gently climbing up, saving the muscles in your back. You don't want to strain your back. lifting up. We're going to bring our hands to the back of the chair and just do a counter pose the other way. Remember to have your legs out a bit further, don't let them flop in. Hold that posture. And if you want to, it's a strange thing to do, but it's a very beneficial to open and close your mouth. And you'll feel all those muscles around the jaw, the neck, engaging and letting them relax because they get our jaw muscles get very tight. And our neck. So it's a great little practice, even though it looks a bit silly. And then come back. We're just going to hang on to the chair at the side here and just stretch the hips out this way by just bringing the knees down towards the floor. Remember your breathing. Hope you're enjoying so far. It's a very gentle class. Like I said, it's back to basics. And just do a little side movement. We'll sit back. I'm going to have just a little drink of water. Maybe you'd like to as well. It's not too bad now, but it's very humid. Beautiful. So sitting back in our chair, we'll leave a little bit of space because we're going to do some side twists now. Checking posture again. We're going to bring this right hand on the side of the left knee, left hand on our waist. Feel nice and steady. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, start to move from the hips, then the waist, then the shoulders, and then the head. Feel that lovely twist down the side of the body. And actually feel it on both sides of the body. If you like to, if you can, if it's possible, bring your arm over the back of the chair. That's a lovely way to stay, get some stability and hold the posture. Breathing deeply into the muscles, letting them relax as you breathe out. And when you feel ready, gently come back to center. You're going to do the same on the other side. Get nice and steady first. Breathing in. Start to twist from the hips, waist, shoulders, and then your head. Hold the posture. Bringing your arm over if that works for you. And then gently come back. Beautiful. Okay. We might just use the band for a little bit of stretching with our thighs. So move forward and with enough room. We're going to just bring the band. We're going to put it up like that and across the top of the thighs, closer to the knee seems to work better. And then twist the band underneath, pull it and find the tension that suits you. Bring your feet together. Okay, and then we're just going to gently stretch open the knees. So check the tension if you want to tighten it or loosen it. We'll just and feel that stretch in the thighs. Feel the thighs working. We want strong thighs. We call them the muscles of independence. If we can easily get up and down from a chair or anywhere we're sitting, that's going to serve us well as we get older, rather than having to rely on aids to help us. You've got strong thighs. Excuse me. Also helps us with our balance, gives us more stability. You'll find, because falling is our worst fear. And if you trip and you've got strong thighs and calves and good balance, you're more likely to be able to correct yourself before you fall. Not always, but it's better than nothing. It's good to have some little tool to help. Feeling that in the thighs? I'm sure you are, because I am feeling it. Do one more if you can, or you might have already given up. And back. Okay, and we're just going to just gently lift up one leg and down, the other leg and down. And again, just keep lifting them up. You only need to come off the floor a very short way. Breathing in and breathing out. Bring your awareness back to the breath. Nice and gentle. Feeling that in the thigh muscles. Beautiful. We'll do a little jog. And that might be all we do today with the band, but we've got lots of other tricks with the band for the future. Okay, so we're going to bring our right leg out to the front, leaning on the heel, and just point. I like to hold on to the chair doing this. Point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Let's do some circles. Hope you can see my foot in the video. I think you can just see it. Okay. And then we're going to go into our pigeon posture. So we're going to bring the leg. Now, this isn't for everyone. This is the pigeon posture, having the leg across the other leg like that. There are options, because not everyone can do that with their body. You can cross your ankles. That just opens the hip a little bit, having your ankles crossed. You actually cross your leg. Another option we've got is you can use the block, and you put the block, you can either put it that way or that way next to the other foot, and then put the side of this foot onto the block like that. Because what we're trying to do is get opening up the hip a little bit. So see any of those options. I think there's one more. You can put your one leg out and bring the other up like that. So work it out, play with it and see what you can do. But I'm going to do this one. And it's really great for getting into the hip joint. Okay, we'll just do a few little circles just to loosen up that lower back again, and the hip. You probably can feel it in your lower back. But listen to your body. Most important that I have mentioned, listening to your body, only doing what's right for you, because the idea of this is to relax and to stretch and move the body, not to hurt the body. And so listen to your body. Okay, just back to center. Might just bring our hands into prayer posture so we get a real sense of centeredness. Take a couple of nice breaths, breathing in, breathing out. Beautiful. And then bring the hands, one on the knee, one on the ankle. Breathing in, nice straight back. You can bring your chin up slightly and just start to lean forward, and you'll feel that stretch in the hip. Lean forward, hold the posture. Breathing in deeply and breathing out. So you You'll find where you want to stop. You can stop and hold it, or you can just feather back and forward, just gently allowing a little bit more movement. Beautiful. Then pushing back, bring the knee to the chest, if that works for you. Breathing in, and we're going to twist around and look over our shoulder and really get a sense of the stretch there in your glute muscles. Great to stretch the glute muscles. Good prevention for sciatica. Keeping those muscles nice and soft and relaxed. Gently back. And just bring the knee up towards bring our forehead to our knee and do a nice little stretch. And then letting the leg down. Little jog. We're going to do the other side, bringing the foot forward, stretch and flex. Feel that nice stretch up the back of the leg when we flex the foot. Circles. One way, other way. Beautiful. Then coming into the pigeon posture, whatever worked for you. You'll probably notice one side's a little bit tighter than the other. Seems to be with most people. This is my tighter side. Okay, let's again just come into that prayer posture and feel our center, that nice sense of stillness. Relaxing, just letting that muscle relax in the hip. Nice deep breath in and out. Beautiful. And then we'll do some little circles. One way, other way. Beautiful. Then nice, sitting nice and straight, leaning forward, chin up a little bit. Nice straight back. Feather back and forward if that feels good. Beautiful. And pushing back. Bring the knee to the chest. Breathe in, and on the out breath, look over your shoulder. Relax those glute muscles. Gently back. Knee, bring your forehead to your knee, or close to your knee. Not pretty flexible if you can touch your forehead to your knee. And then down. Into a little jog. And I like to do little crawling with my toes, like a caterpillar, just to get into those little joints in the toes. That's a good way to get them moving. Some people try and pick something up, pick up a marble or pick up a tissue, but they're good little exercises for the feet. We'll just do that to finish off. So we've come down the whole body. I think we've got to nearly every joint and moved it. And like I said, it was back to basics, just waking the body up, getting ready for the new year of yoga. Okay, and then we'll sit back. Let's check how this is called the tall mountain pose, sitting up nice and straight, everything in alignment. If you'd like to just gently close your eyes, You can have your palms facing up or down, whatever feels comfortable. We'll just take a couple of minutes to finish off with a relaxation. And just feel into the body again. How are you feeling? Noticing any difference than how you felt at the beginning of the class? We'll take some deep breaths, filling the lungs, expanding the belly, and letting go as we breathe out. Just keep going with a couple more of those deep breaths. And just know you're going to take the next 5 minutes or so just to relax the body, calm the mind. Nice way to finish off the yoga session. Then we'll concentrate again on our regular breath, ideally breathing through the nose, gently breathing in and gently breathing out. Just stay with that gentle in-breath and gentle out-breath. Relax the muscles in your face. Relax the belly. Notice any sounds around you. You could say to yourself, I am relaxing. We'll go through the body and relax different parts of the body as I call out the name of the part. We'll start with the jaw, relaxing the jaw. If you open the mouth slightly, you'll allow those muscles to just let go, tension. Relaxing the eyes and the eye area. Relax the forehead and the whole of the face. Letting go of tension in the scalp, in the neck, the shoulders, the upper arms, and forearms, wrists, and relax the hands and the fingers. Relaxing both the thumbs, the index fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, and little fingers. Bring your awareness to the back of the body, relaxing the upper back, the middle back, and the lower back, and the whole of the spine. Now to the front of the body, relax the whole of the chest area, the belly, the hips, the thighs, the knees, calf muscles, shins, ankles, and relaxing the feet and the toes. Give the toes a little wriggle. Now relax the whole right side of the body, the whole left side of the body. Now the whole body, letting go of tension in the whole body, from the top of the head down to the toes. Just enjoy being in this nice, relaxed state, letting go of worries, concerns, any plans. Just getting that sense of being in the moment, Just relaxing your body, calming your mind. You might like to say to yourself, I am relaxed. Just feel how lovely that is to stop, letting go of tension, taking some time out, some me time, just to recharge your batteries. Just enjoy the next minute or so, just breathing in and out gently, having your awareness on the breath. Might like to take a couple more deep breaths, letting go even more on the out breath. And then just begin to gently wriggle your toes, roll your shoulders a couple of times, moving your head from side to side. And when you feel ready, just gently open your eyes. Might like to smile again if you feel to. Sends a positive message to the brain. And I like to finish up the class with little movements. It's called the havening technique. It's used in therapy to allow the brain to let go of trauma. It's very relaxing for the body. Just stroke gently down the upper arms, bring the palms, stroke the palms. When you're already relaxed and you do this as well, it's just very lovely, calming feeling, but a great little technique to use whenever you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed or stressed. Just do these 3 movements and allow the body to calm down. Okay, everyone, thank you for joining my class. I hope you have a lovely day and I'll see you next time. Thank you.